Well, Cleveland, nobody's playing better baseball in baseball except Milwaukee. The Guardians have a record of 21-7 since July 7th. They've won 5 in a row. They've not yet won 6 in a row this season.
And here's a look at Davis Martin on for his 17th start. His ERA, a pretty good one, just above 4. As you can see, he's going to strike out a few guys. He's not going to walk that many.
Here's Jose Ramirez batting left-handed.
Left field near the line. Baldwin racing over and makes the... No, he dropped the ball. He had it and dropped it, and into second base is Jose Ramirez. So a miscue by Baldwin will extend the inning for Cleveland.
Boy,
Maybe got a tad lackadaisical at the end.
Towards the end, he did, as he was slowing down.
Manzardo, over the last 19 games, batting .356.
Golfed in right field, Talkman.
And he makes the grab. So Martin does work around the 2-out error.
Making his first start against the Chicago White Sox. And coming off a start where he had a no decision against the Mets. Had a 5-0 lead, gave up a big 3-run home run in the 6th inning of that game, but they ended up winning in extra innings.
This one finds its way into left field. A good start for Mike Talkman. A single to start this bottom of the first inning.
Lenyn Sosa, the second baseman.
The White Sox have never had a lead in this series.
Sosa cranks one in the air. Deep left. And it's gone. That's a 2-run homer. And 2 batters in. The Sox lead 2-0.
Well, the swing is back for Sosa. Man, has he been on a run over the last month. You mentioned cooled off some here in the series against Cleveland. That ball was covered.
He is now tied for the team lead with his 14th.
2 down. That'll bring to the plate the young shortstop, Colson Montgomery. Montgomery has had 8 homers and 18 RBIs in his last 16 games.
Montgomery gets all of this one. Get out. A monster shot from the rookie. His 9th of the season. And the White Sox a 3-0 lead early on.
Well, that was 452 feet. And with the wind or without the wind, it really doesn't matter because Colson hit the daylights out of that one.
You very seldom see a home run get to the concourse level, and that's what Montgomery just did to right field. Wants to run a walk. Cleveland's got 2 men aboard with 1 out, down 3-0 in the 3rd, and Daniel Schneemann to the plate.
Schneemann hits a slow grounder to first. Meade collects. His only play is to take it to the bag himself. Both runners move up, but 2 away.
2 down for Jose Ramirez. See how the White Sox approach this with a base open.
Off the hands, back to Martin, caught on a line. He played receiver and brought in an easy catch.
So Luis Robert to second, Colson Montgomery to first. 1 down in the 3rd. 3-0 Chicago. Curtis Meade, the batter.
2-2. Bouncer up the middle, past the diving Arias. Robert Jr. scores easily. The throw coming to 3rd, not in time. Heads up base running by Meade to get to second, and RBI.
Big hit by the newcomer. Curtis Meade gives another run to the White Sox. 4-0.
With Ciccone, everything builds off of him being able to get ahead with that fastball that he's had no control of today.
Yeah, but yeah, it's one of these starts, right. No matter what he does.
They've got runners at 2nd and 3rd. Still only 1 out in the 3rd. And the catcher Kyle Teague coming to the plate.
Kyle Teague whips it under the glove of Rocchio. So Montgomery scores. Meade had to hold on the hard hit ball. An RBI single for Kyle Teal. And the Sox now lead it 5-0 here in the 3rd.
Teal jumped all over that first pitch.
Teal's 12th RBI, and they have 8 hits already of Slade Ciccone.
Meanwhile, Davis Martin has done a really nice job holding this Guardians lineup in check. Just 1 hit he has given up through the first 3 innings. Kyle Manzardo batting in the cleanup spot, leading things off for the Guardians.
Deep right field, and it's not coming back. Deep and gone for Kyle Manzardo. That's his 19th home run on the year. And it gets the Guardians on the board, makes it a 5-1 ball game. 15th home run allowed by Davis Martin. What a stretch here last 3 weeks. That's 6 home runs and 18 driven in his last 20 games.
Guardians have runners at first and second with 1 out.
And the Guardians have something brewing here with Jose Ramirez and an opportunity to get right back in this game.
2-2 pitch, line right to Meade. He's going to throw to second late. Hedges was able to dive back in. So Ramirez lines out.
Right at the first baseman, Meade. Runners remain at first and second. Here's Manzardo, who homered his last time up, continuing a tremendous hot stretch.
Swinging a chop played by Sosa, and he'll flip to first, and Martin gets out of it with no damage. 5-1 White Sox.
And here is the starter, Davis Martin, out there.
But another good start. That's 4 straight innings they've had their leadoff man aboard.
Yeah, that's where you got to take advantage. You get the leadoff man on.
Angel Martinez, 2 flyouts. He'll bat left-handed.
Left center field, into the gap. Robert on the run, can't get it. It's going to pop up over the wall on it. It'll be a ground rule double. Boy, Martinez really gave that ball a ride.
Second and third and nobody out. You get back-to-back hits.
And Davis Martin will depart this one, and it brings in Brandon Eisert on for the 51st time, so he's been busy. ERA of 4.20.
So the Guardians mounting a big-time threat.
That's ball 4, and now they are loaded with 1 out, and David Fry will come out of the dugout to pinch hit for Austin Hedges. Big opportunity for the Guardians and a big spot for David Fry.
Fry rips one toward the line and left it. He'll get down for a base hit. That'll score Arias and Martinez. Fry going for 2. The throw goes to third, and the Guardians are back in business. A pinch hit, 2-run double for David Fry, and David Fry has made it a 2-run game. Top of the order, Stephen Kwan, 0 for 2 today.
Popped up. Straightaway left, not deep. Rocchio ready to tag. Taylor makes a catch. Rocchio has to stay put. So in the end, that worked out for Eisert. 2 down, and it'll bring up Schneemann. The pitch. He got him looking on a slider that grazed the inside corner. So the Guardians get a couple, but Eisert able to somewhat limit the damage. And the Sox still lead 5-3 in the 6th.
White Sox have 2 men aboard with nobody out. Lenyn Sosa, the batter. Matt Festa coming on to pitch for Cleveland.
Whoa, that one gets away from Naylor. So both runners will advance now to second and third with nobody out.
Takes you out of the double play scenario.
This one is sent a long way to right center field. Back into right. The catch is made by Kafis, deep enough to score the run from third. A sac fly RBI for Lenyn Sosa, and that pushes the lead back to 3 for the Sox here in this 6th inning.
1 down. That'll bring up Kyle Manzardo. He's 1 for 3, a solo homer to right.
Manzardo booms one to deep right field. Tuchman on the move. He's out of room. It's out of here. It's another home run for Kyle Manzardo. His 2nd of the afternoon, his 20th on the season. And the Guardians come right back and answer to trim the gap once again to 2 runs.
3 outs to go, and Grant Taylor's the man to get them. On for the 20th time, his ERA a touch over 4.
He will deal with the top of the order, Stephen Kwan, to start this 9th inning.
Here comes the first pitch. Kwan bunts, pops it up. It's caught by Meade, the first baseman. 1 pitch and 1 out.
Oh, you love to see it. Kwan's such a tough out, and it's not a bad idea with how far back Meade was playing. Just couldn't execute.
That'll bring up Schneemann.
Got it by him at 99, out number 2.
Some good high heat. There's the 4-seamer.
So 2 down in the 9th. 6-4 White Sox.
On the ground, it is Meade backhanding the flip. Taylor, and that is ball game. 6-game losing streak is over as the Sox get the bats out and win the finale against the Guardians 6-4.